So, yeah. Bam, here we go. How's it going, guys? My name is Christy, and I'm doing Lunch Hour. And if you are on there and you want to announce the thing, by all means, say the thing or do the thing and say hello. So, let's see here. So let's go ahead and put this over here. So how are you doing, guys? Is everything going good? So I just decided to do a cartoon about it, just thinking of the dialogue here. Figure out the dialogue in a bit. Damn, you still alive? Yeah, I am, dude. I mean, I ate some lunch, so I went to a restaurant, sat down, and ate. I'm past that point where people can't shame me anymore about it. Oh no. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go and put this thing on Demon Bitch right here. So I sketched it out. This is according to the thing. Just thinking what I need to do right there. So let's see, I'm gonna go Justice for Floyd. So how's it going with you, everybody? Fuck, you live in mighty large, right? I am, man. Been working hard, man. Gotta tell you. Right? Fuck, you living mighty large, right? I totally am, man. Fuck, you living mighty large, right? There you go. So this is Demon Bitch right here. So I'm going to be doing this. Do that. Kind of thinking what I need to write here. You know, there's people that make it about themselves and they kind of fuck up the movement. Yeah, that's what I've been kind of thinking about this weekend. That's messed up that they basically drew the, what is it, that aggressing police action onto innocent protesters, so fuck you. I don't know, did you guys see that TMC one where those two stupid chicks were fucking tagging BLM all over on fucking, like, Starbucks and shit? That's bullshit. And then they were like, don't fucking do that, man. That's not what we do. So fuck those bitches. I hope they get caught. They suck. There we go. let's see. I'm also looking at this one. Demon bitch. Right? There you go. There we go. Get her scrawny ass right there. Okay, cool. Alright. Demon bitch. Demon bitch. Demon bitch. Right? Demon bitch erp, right? Demon bitch. She is so hateful in so many ways. What's up, bitch? Hey, Karina, how's it going? You're on Twitch. Actually, I gotta turn on Twitch. Did I turn on Twitch? Yeah, I'm using a Restreamer, so I'm like looking at everybody's shit right now. But hello, how's it going, Karina? By all means, enjoy the conversation that we have. I will read your answers to everybody, and you guys could comment to each other. Excuse me, good in yourself? I'm doing good. Just kind of like been at home, working on my Kickstarter, working on stuff. I got to get that going on. And then kind of writing stuff about Demon Bitch. There is so much material right now. Gotta tell you. Because, you know, once again, Demon Bitch makes it all about herself. Gotta dip out for a minute, right? So, Demon Bitch, Demon Bitch, Demon Bitch. And, oh, you know what? I'm gonna draw some more stuff right here. About to start my stream and start you on. Oh, yeah? Yeah, it's cool. Hey, Tariq, what's up? I'm writing it up. Sup, real deal? What up? Things are looking pretty good, Tariq. It's quiet here. Ah, damn it. I want to get this. So, yeah, it's been pretty good. It's been quiet over here, man, where I'm living. It's been pretty quiet and peaceful. We have to have a curfew, but I don't think they have it right now as of the present moment. So, I think it's quieted down, whatever it is. Plus, the National Guard is here, so yeah, that shit quieted down real quick. I'm just coloring this in. Kind of do that. Sup, real deal, right? How's your streams doing, man? Everybody's kind of like crazy. Yeah, see? Oh, I thought you were talking to me, Tariq. My feelings are hurt. You're on that Ferrari, man. That was a beautiful Ferrari, though. I'll give you that. That was a fucking cool-ass Ferrari. Hold on, I'm just checking. I'm also checking up on my friends, and my friends unfortunately got looted, which is bullshit. Oh, fuck, people are like, what the fuck? What, are that the Ferrari or what I'm drawing? Either way deserves a sort of a response, I guess. So, like, over the weekend, we found two fucking asshole rioters tagging a Starbucks with BLM. And I was not pleased about that because the actual BLM protesters were like, what the fuck are you doing? And they were not with them. That fucking makes me mad, personally. What I found particularly annoying was that they were two skinny white chicks. And I am not saying this about hating white people, but they were tagging it. And they were trying to walk away like, oh, and when they were confronted by the BLM protesters, it's like, you can do that. I'm like, Yeah, I'm not happy about how they treated people. It's just, yeah, I'm disgusted. It's like, those guys have a right to protest, and they were doing it peacefully. And those assholes brought a lot of people to them, a lot of the cop aggression to them. I mean, most of the cops were actually not bad from what I hear, but it did get ugly in some areas, which is shitty. That happened to a few friends of mine. Luckily, they were not hurt, but I am not pleased when that happened. I was pretty angry about it. Right? Oh, it's just demon bitch. It's that commentary like TMZ. They found those two stupid bitches doing that shit. They should have been drugged by their hair and been sent home to their mommy. And said, honey, when you know how to protest, go do it. But just, you're not old enough. That offended me on so many levels. Everybody hates demon bitch. Let's make her more hateable. I guess you can say both, right? I don't know when I'm going with this one. It's going to be kind of risky, I guess, but when you go for humor, you always take a risk. It can be not funny, but I had to think this out. So you guys can go. There are mysterious appearance. Yeah, like a lot of people I knew on both sides of the aisle were going, why are there all this fucking bricks over here, you know? There's no construction. What's going... It's been reported all over the nation, so obviously somebody's up to no good. And that really makes me angry because people are actually protesting about something very legitimate. Yeah, right? Fucking... Tell me about it, dude. It's like, nah. I'll tell you, it made me mad. Right? That disgusts me. It's like, you're trying to fuck up like an actual genuine protest with violent assholes that have nothing to do with the cause or what you believe in and anything, and they're trying to implicate you. So that's my little demon bitch drawing. It's probably a lot more harder and angrier, but I'm pretty angry about that. You know, that's not right, you know. You know, people have a right to protest in safety, and they were doing that. You know. Anyway, I'm sounding repetitive. How's everybody's day today? Everybody holding it together okay? And don't get me started about the media. That got me mad too. Anyway, so how's everybody? Yeah, I know. Wonder who left them there. That's my question exactly about that. I think that's fishy. And even then, I don't like go look at everything on the internet and think it's truth, but there are sometimes it's just like, what the fuck are people doing? And I don't find that right at all. None of that's right. But I do want to say that I did post a thing of solidarity for the human race. You know what it is? It's called We Are All Come. And people were laughing. And it was good to see people laughing. Yeah, like for me, I would say for me, Tariq, I'm 20 minutes away from downtown LA. Because it's usually on Sunset, like Hollywood, West Hollywood, that a lot of the shit is at, Melrose, and then downtown LA. And I occasionally hear cop cars, but where I live, it's like in between LA proper and where I live, there's like a police station. So I think they were driving down there mostly, but it was quiet around where I lived. Second Pentecost Day. Yeah, right? So I might need your suggestions on dialogue, because I want to get the dialogue right, because I'm kind of trying to figure out the best dialogue for this. Maybe I'll end up figuring it out myself. And I don't need to go and, you know, what is it? solicit you guys. But again, if you think that dialogue is good, I think it'll be good. Because the message is important here. Because with Demon Bitch, you know, I rarely get really political, you know this. But there are times you need to say something. And this is one of those times. I mean, I would like to think I do a part. Some of my friends did go to the protests. Some of them were in areas that went ugly. They're good, thank God. But yeah, it could have gotten a lot worse. It could have gotten a lot worse. Hey Amanda, how's it going? And I think sometimes you just need to make people laugh. You really do. Because if you don't laugh, you can't find insight to what you want to do. It's been an interesting last few days, last week. And this is the time when we rebuild. I feel like shit, that's to be expected. Well, yeah. I don't think anybody had a great sleep. But, you know, we dealt with it. We moved forward. So true. You hate detoxing. Right? I mean, detoxing is detoxing. Let's see here. I mean, I'm kind of out of it, so please don't think I did anything wrong or anything. I'm just out of it. You know, it's been pretty intense few days, even though I haven't been out doing the protests or anything. I haven't been doing any of those things. It's just been emotionally and mentally very intense. That sucks, man. Yeah, that's tough. I'm sorry to hear that. It's tough on everyone. The National Guard is in downtown LA. They're actually near my art gallery. Damn, just goes to show that no matter how noble the intentions, there's always some dickheads who hijack and use it as an opportunity to do bad shit. That I agree with. I know there's been a lot of people in LA that went to those protests and they realized that those protests were like the protests themselves were peaceful, but then they turned violent because these assholes were basically doing fucked up shit, and then the cops were like obviously going to that area, and unfortunately they basically brought all that over to the protesters, and I hate to say it, but I think it was intentional. So sad, you know. It's like, that's really bad. I think one guard got killed too. He was just doing his job at a studio, and he got shot and killed, and I think it was I don't know if they confirmed it, but I think it was an Antifa individual. And I'm just shaking my head at those guys right now. I don't like that. That's really fucked up. And you know, I mean, that guy just was doing his job. It's like, you're not helping. It's kind of like you're yelling, you are not helping. But it's sad. But after something like this, people are kind of, it's over. And that's what we have to do. Just we rebuild. Much as I hate to say that and sound off, but you have to. Like, you just, there's no way around it. You just got to do it. I'm sorry I have to do that, but sometimes we can make something better, and people go like, well, we can't make anything better, it's all destroyed. It's like, you can always make something better somehow. Yeah, they can suck a donkey dick. In this case, I think they do. So, yeah, they can. True. I mean, what I am glad out of all this is that I am happy that it got very evident that they knew who was provoking what. And I'm glad that the protesters themselves have not gotten blamed. Initially, that's what they thought was happening, but it turned out that it was another element that was not good. And what I am very glad is that people recognize that right away. Well, I mean, unfortunately, in this kind of case, they're opportunists, and that was really, really, really sad. You will get opportunists of everything. That's just how it is sometimes. And again, I'm not trying to be like all, oh, like, you know, I'm not saying that in a defeative way. You just kind of know that. That's just how it is sometimes. But it doesn't mean you have to accept that it happens, but you don't have to accept that that's always what it's got to be. You just got to go do what you got to do to take care of yourself and your family. Now, there's like a negative part to it where it's like, oh, fuck everybody else. But it's like, what if I can take care of my family? Maybe they're in a better place so they don't go out and run and do shit or join a group that advocates that shit. Or maybe they can find a solution to things, you know? But it's sad. But in a way, I think the positive we can look at is we can look at who's really for us and against us in terms of this. I don't think everybody's wrong. I think there is validity to every viewpoint on that level. And I can see all points, but the thing is that, yeah, I mean, there's very dark and very light sides to things. And unfortunately, sometimes now it seems like with every protest, even though it's not the protesters' fault or advocacy, these assholes like tie into it. Batman showed a protest in Philly. A guy showed up in an Elmo mask, an old white dude who tried to shoot arrows at some pros. Yeah, I heard about that. That was crazy. Damn. Was he trying to protect stuff? It's kind of hazy, like what that dude with a bow is. That was crazy. So, I mean, I don't know about the guy that got jumped by a bow and arrow. I'm not really sure all of it. If he's trying to protect his property, that's fucked up. But it's like, if he was just doing it to doing it, it's like, okay, that's not something you do, man, you know? So I don't know all the details of that one. But you are not helping. I don't know if I'll get flack for this. Probably not. Now I tried. Oh. So he's being an asshole about it. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Jesus. Trying to see what words to write. I'm kind of off about what words to write because I'll probably post this tomorrow. Oh, whoa. Damn, that sucks. So he tried to shoot it into someone's... Okay. Alright. So that's stupid. Whiny ass bitch right here. Stupid asses. Stupidity is strong in that guy. Okay, now I see why people are clowning him. Okay, it wasn't to protect his own property. He just decided to shoot some people. Okay. Yeah. Then he should have gotten his ass jumped. If he was protecting his property, I get it, you know, like that's your life, but yeah. So I'm trying to think of like those words. They're not coming out quite right, but I hope that looks funny enough. Oh, damn it. What do you guys think? There were bricks at a cop. I tagged your lizard. So what do you think, guys? Damn, he's trying to shoot into someone. Why did he try to shoot into somebody's car? That's so weird. So I know some people got the beat down when they were trying to protect their businesses, and that's mess. Not if you buck like the next. Yeah, stop being an asshole. Like, that's kind of what it is. So guys, also, I'm running a Kickstarter. I know it's kind of like, I'm running a Kickstarter, but if you want to share it, that'd be cool. I mean, I'm not dead about it. It's just I'm kind of wondering what'll happen next. It's kind of the day afterwards. We'll see how the impetus goes. I don't think it's a bad campaign. It just feels like ennui right now at this point. I gotta go make this match the color of her bruises. Somebody needed a Gordance demon bitch. Nuck the Buck next. I never heard of Nuck the Buck. That's actually good dialogue. Good. So I wanted to show the difference, like, between actual protesting and then this shit. You know? It's like, that shit. That bullshit. Like, nothing made me even madder. I just like that TMZ thing fucking pissed me off. I wanted to beat those girls. I swear to God. I'm sorry, I'm not usually one to go and incite violence towards anybody, and I don't. But seriously, that fucking shit pissed me off. It's like, how dare you? Okay, good. Fucking, I can't believe attention whores that would take something like a protest and fucking make it about themselves. You are not helping. That's good. Good. I'm glad this is good dialogue. I hope it makes you laugh, but I hope it makes people think. The amount of drama people do. Kind of a heavy day, I admit it. I hate drama. I like happy people. That's actually a good dialogue. Good. I'm also thinking what I should draw right here. A trash panda. Wow. You were freaking the fuck out about the damn trash panda, man. This is weird. This is like the quickest I've ever drawn something. It's kind of odd. There we go. I can't believe I drew that fast. Yeah, vision, hence why it went quickly. That is true. Yeah. It's a good one. Kind of sobering and weird, but it's kind of a good one. You know, it's kind of along the lines of that and everything. Huh. Just quietly, yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. I'm very glad about that. This is a good one. So what do you guys think? I know normally I know like I busted out and it's good. And I know this is good. But I guess it's sort of like I hope it does what it's supposed to do. Makes you laugh. But it makes you realize, yeah, there are people like this that ruin fucking everything. So, yeah. Good. Thank you, Amanda. I know, it's like kind of tiring, like you just went and worked out like a bunch or something, and you can't help but feel kind of out of it. So, I know how it feels. Like right now, yeah, I put up a thing that's all inclusive, like we are all come. And I had to laugh because it's like, it's all true. And else I wasn't going on a soapbox, but yeah, it kind of was. It's like, hey, we're all the same in that way, you know, we all come from the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, I guess what made me mad was those two chicks doing that shit. It's just, you don't do that. You don't gaslamp the movement that way. I don't even think they were part of the movement. I think they were two stupid assholes that decided to use that time to be dicks. For whatever reason. But yeah, it's kind of like this. I know it's not like a big active thing with you guys or something right now, and I know that probably not a lot of people are watching because I think they're worn out over the weekend. But you do realize that sometimes in these moments of quiet. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like the women were angry in the video towards the women that were doing it in BLM's name. But they were like, we're not doing that. We would have asked you if we wanted you to do that, but we didn't want you to do that. It's kind of like this dumb thing of like, oh, let me go do the thing because they want me to do it. And it's like, no, that's not how it works sometimes. I mean, there are things like, oh, get me a drink of water. Everybody drinks water. But it's like, sometimes it's good to ask. And to do this shit, and I don't think they even would have cared if they would have asked. I think they just did it to fulfill something much more sinister, because they think that what they're doing is a good thing, and they're not, in this case. We should jump this bitch. I wanted to jump him personally. Of course, I stayed at home. I didn't do that, but as weird as it sounds, for right now, my place is here to do this. For right now. I mean, there's also a couple, if you guys go to my Kickstarter, and mind you, I'm not doing this for just fake whatever fuck things, but I did do an update because one of the comic stores that I love, it got, hey Paige, how's it going? It got vandalized, it got looted, and it's called Golden Apple. And I'll put this up here, it's in my updates, and there's another Kickstarter which I would like you to support. Thank you. There's another Kickstarter I want you guys to support too. My friend Ryland, he's been there for me and everything, so you know, he's been a great supporter of me and a fan of my work, and I want to support that. In this update also, there is a GoFundMe for the comic store that got looted, and yeah, it really sucks. If you want to go to my website, you can go to my Kickstarter, and that will have the most recent one. And I'm telling you that there's a Golden Apple GoFundMe. They've exceeded their GoFundMe, but you know, give a little extra. They've been good to me. They've been good to a lot of people. Well, yeah, Tariq, I know. What I also would say is that sometimes I think not everybody has to jump in and protest. Not everybody has to do the same thing to help out. Like what I choose to do, at least right now, what I feel that I should do. Another one of the stores got hit. They were over in Santa Monica. The Santa Monica one is Eddie's, D'Angelini. He's a good friend of mine too. He's a great supporter of creators as well. And his store got looted. So I put up a GoFundMe. I haven't finalized it yet. They have to assess the damage, but once that's up, I'm going to put it up in my Kickstarter update, and I want you guys to take a look at it, share, if you can contribute. I mean, at least during this Kickstarter, I can do something too that's positive to my captive audience. And yeah, the Kickstarter is I don't know, it's a great avenue to get your team together and get the people together. And again, I know I'm doing it through my update, and I know that seems like it's all about me. It's not. It's just an easier way to condense all these links that I have that I want to share with people into my own Kickstarter and make it into a vehicle. At this point, I don't know if I care if it's funded. I mean, if it doesn't go, I'll just do it again. I mean, the timing's not right at this moment. It doesn't mean that the project wasn't good, but there's been a lot of stuff going on. And I've had to kind of think about that too. Yeah, so it's just like, Ryan is a good guy of Golden Apple. He and his team are awesome. They've been there for me and a lot of other creators. I will put up Eddie's GoFundMe as soon as I find out what the monetary damage is, and he lets me know, or he updates it. But it's there for him. But I saw some pictures of their store. It looks pretty bad. I mean, it's still standing. They still have some shit, but they're jerks, these people. I have no pity for people that do that. And luckily we have a very good community that will support them. But yeah, I'm really sad. It's not good. And I know I'm kind of probably rambling on a bit, but I hope they're brought to justice. I hope whatever coordinated effort that did this, I hope they get Gordance personally, legally. I hope they find jail time, because they enabled not only to hurt the immediate people like the protesters, but they also fucked up or try to fuck up a movement that has a lot of validity and it's coming from a place of truth, and they kill people that had nothing to do with them, who are just living their lives, and they ruin people's livelihoods too. And I think very much that people like that should pay and should never be out on the streets ever again to hurt people. You'll never see me this serious in a long time, I think. But after all we've been through, and these rioters and looters, they did all this. And at the end of the day, it caused more pain. It caused more misery. It caused more sadness. And it's really sad. I did actually want to slam some heads in. I really did. I may sound like I'm kind of like laughing and joking and shit like that and not serious. And most of the time I laugh a lot of things off. And sometimes this one, it's just, I'm angry. I'm angry that this happened to my friends. I'm angry this has happened also to other innocent people that had nothing to do with it. I'm angry at the fact that this fucking affected innocent people that were just exercising their First Amendment right. And they should have been able to do that. And what made me angry is that these looters and rioters drew the cops. And again, I don't know if I can blame all the cops. It's basically they took advantage of a situation. They took advantage of a very hated situation. And they dragged the aggression of the cops that they were drawing to them and bring it onto the protesters. They slingshotted it onto the protesters, and that makes me angry. Nobody does that. Nobody terrorizes people like that. And I don't care if they were organized. I think it's a mixture of both. They were organized, plus they were just opportunists. They should go and fucking fuck off. I could say a lot worse words right now, but the fact that it's held me and my friends and our lives on hold and on prisoner, and this on top of everything else, is not okay. It has to stop. And it needs to. And when I saw those two women that were doing that to the Starbucks, first of all, Starbucks didn't do anything to them. Secondly, they were really being goddamn presumptuous and shitty by tagging something in a name of an organization most likely they didn't belong to. And being told by the Black Lives Matter movement, do not do that. This is not what we want. And they didn't want it. Nobody wanted this. Nobody wanted the COVID-19. Nobody wanted all of this. But unfortunately, we got it. Now we have to kind of sit there and be honest with ourselves and say, what do we do with it now? We have to accept the fact that, you know, people who come in certain names and stuff are not on our side. So I know this is not so much drawing, but me being philosophical, but I guess it just kind of hit me. I had to process it now. But, yeah, I mean, it's senseless. A lot of it is. The protest should go on, but the looters and rioters need to stop. They need to stop now. They do. They need to stop. There are better ways to do this. I mean, luckily my friends will probably get their costs recouped, because I will damn make sure, at least on my end, that people like and share and give. And that sucks. I mean, I have family in California too. They're okay. But I'm tired of this. It's like, if I wanted to protest, if I wanted to go, do I have to worry about some assholes bringing some cops to my thing? Because I legally should be able to protest, but these assholes will just bring cops. They will do violent things, so the cops obviously will chase after them. And then how about me getting hurt and maimed in the process amongst everybody else? And I have to think about that. It's kind of sad. I can't safely protest. And you could say, well, it's just the cops, but it's like these assholes bring they basically inflame the situation by doing fucked up things like breaking stuff, hurting people,
causing general mayhem. So obviously the cops are on elevated alert. And guess what? They draw that shit over to the people that protest. That's offensive to me. I don't get offended much, but that's really goddamn offensive to me. And for anybody, I understand some people may support that, but we're really seeing what's really happening. It's like they're destroying lives. All the people that have worked so hard to get their shit in the air, I guess you could justify big box, but even then it's like you're not really hurting them. They've got the insurance and shit. But every store you burn, every person, that's their dream, and you're destroying their dreams. You're destroying their dreams, and what pleasure do you have to do that? That's sick. And you're saying, well, this fulfills a greater agenda. It does. It's a fucked up agenda, and I want no part of it. It's like, you think this will make life better. It's not. People will have to pick up the pieces. Picking up broken glass sucks. I remember I had to kneel down, I didn't see a piece of broken glass, and it dug into my knee. Imagine that about your life. All that debt, all that this. You know, I guess, but I think I know what it is. I'm not going to get into it right now. But I will say the media hasn't been completely innocent about that either. They've been very piss poor about covering the pandemic. They've been piss poor about covering this. How they also cover people, how they protest and everything. Hey Rose, how's it going? How they cover people. They give a very skewed view of who is a protester and who is a writer sometimes. I will say with Facebook, at least we get to kind of see firsthand accounts from people. So that's a good thing. And that way we can get an idea of a picture. Hey Paige, yeah, happy Pride Month, right? But yeah, I know I've been going on about it. But I'm not happy about it. I'm not. Just today, I'm trying to laugh. And I do sometimes. And today I made some people laugh. If you look at my Facebook post that I did in the morning. But today is a new day. Today is a new day. Go and be a better person to people. What I mean be a better person is be a better person to you too. Be a better person to you first. And then you can go be a better person to other people. Because you'll know how to treat yourself as well as anyone else. And if you know how to treat yourself well, you'll know how other people can be treated well. So, yeah. So that's my artwork for today. I'll probably draw another thing. Again, as I said, I'm kind of a little bit more reflective today. Nothing else that anybody else hasn't talked to me about. But it is definitely something that I have thought, yeah, right? So let's go and draw some stuff. We got a few minutes left. Thank you, Quentin. I don't normally like to do speeches, but I don't know. I'm just angry that it happened. But please, hit up my Kickstarter. And again, in the update. Yeah, Justice Assad. I feel the same. I can't work today either. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but just go up. Contribute to the Golden Apple. The link is in my Kickstarter. Support Ryland's Kickstarter. At least I can support other people today. Kickstarter's there. If you choose to go and give to mine, that's fine. But I'm using it as a tool to have you guys give to others that are affected by this. And if you don't feel like if you guys don't feel like giving, or you can't, it's okay. But just share those guys, because those guys have done a lot for me. And I'll probably put more on later on in my updates. You're welcome, Denise. So let's go draw something ridiculous today on this note. I brought a cum rag from Demon Pitch. Rose has great timing.
I'll just draw some weird ass fucking melon cunt guy. I think people... Let's do melon cunt guy. Look at this melon cunt guy. God, this looks awful. Thank you. I'll find out with Eddie's. I'll probably give out Eddie's tomorrow, and you guys can take a look. Hey, Will, what's up? We got a few minutes left in this lunch hour. I gotta go call some people. Without respect, we reject. It's like this. You go and speak to people respectfully. Reject, right? That beep, it's Egg Lady, right? It's actually the garbage truck by my house. I think it's picking up some of the stuff from the dumpster. You should draw my cat on her cunt couch. I really should, shouldn't I? Maybe I'll do that for tomorrow. Remind me, okay? Egg Lady stops by on Monday. She goes and eats all the old chicken broth. She's an old chicken broth eater. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. Otherwise, I hope just take this time to kind of calm down. What the fuck? It's chicken cunt. Actually, here's chicken cunt. Call it chicken cunt. So I guess I'm doing another line called Cretin Call. She has sat on her couch for so long she made a cunt on my... It's on my Instagram. Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty funny. It looked like a vajayjay. It was hilarious. Chicken cunt. If Blue Waffle was a person... Oh, this thing? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, hot showers are good. They make you feel better. Blue Waffle was a person. Thank you, Tariq. That's beautiful. But wouldn't it need more, like, zits and shit? So let's go and do that. Demon bitch, I took a shit and felt better. Yep, that's demon bitch, right? The power of the pimple, right? If Blue Waffle was a person. That's great, Tariq. That's great. I love that one. Zits, cysts, sweats, blue spots. You got it, dude. That's just like what we live for. Okay, I think I have time to do like cunt couch. Okay. Alright, let me do this. Cunt couch. Let's do this. Okay. Ew. Maybe I'll just draw Medusa right here. Egg lady scabs. Which blue waffle? I should think there's more than one. There we go. There's the couch cunt right there. Oh, we need to make this into a Sarlacc pit. We're gonna go definitely different. This is not what it is. Gonna metamorphosize this guy. Ah, I'm dying in this thing. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. I'm drawing like weirdly weird shit. Ink is a cunt. Let me just do this. Ink was being a bitch. She's being a bitch to some of the people that I know, and like, you stop being a bitch. It's kind of the poussoir. I'm in one of those moods. What can I say? I wonder if in the new criteria will my fucking drawings of couch cunt be like done. I always like have dust or some mites falling off of this fucking thing. It's great. Let's see here. It's Cthulhu. Oh yeah, I got the cute little cat ears right there. Blue waffles. Oh. Quentin, you do know it's the internet, right? Anyway, I'm gonna log off. I gotta go get some calls done, but I'll talk to you guys later. You have a great day, and stay safe. Just take care of yourself, guys, and hug someone you love. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.